Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Wytchwood and we are currently destroying all the fairy shrines around to get the mirror shards out of the imp's tree, something like that. So we are here. This is the last fairy shrine and we have a dryad here who's protecting it. We need to create a cinder box to defeat it, and for that we're going to need a campfire ember, which you get from campfires, rodent lard, as well as fireflies. So we know we don't know, but in case you don't know, to get rodent lard you need a snap trap. To do a snap trap you'll need imp eye nut, which you can collect off the ground, as well as wicker work. Wicker work is here, which is created by reeds and twigs, which you can collect off the floor pretty much everywhere. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a snap trap, and we're going to set this trap somewhere where there's a squirrel. So let's go ahead and set this trap here. Oop, there he goes. Our squirrel exploded and we got our rodent lard, as well as lots of meaty morsels, which is fantastic. So the last thing we'll need to collect is some fireflies, and our fireflies are located with the frogs, with that weird frog guy and the mushrooms. So we're gonna head over there to collect those. To catch the firefly, all you need is a catching net, and then you just approach them, and we're just gonna collect everything over here. Might as well, heck it, right? All right, with our firefly collection complete, we can now go into our inventory here and create a cinder box. So let's craft that. Oop, craft that. Sorry, I'm just now noticing how laggy my webcam is. I'm sure that was probably on last episode too, and I didn't notice. Let's head over there, but I'm probably gonna turn off my webcam just because, yeah, that's kind of annoying. So sorry about that. After this episode I will download the drivers and hopefully that will make everything go smoother. Usually when I have a webcam issue like that, it's because some drivers need to be updated. Regardless, let's go ahead and grab our cinder box and hit ignite and set this dryad on fire. We are going to pick up the imp eye nuts, and we're also going to catch this fairy because that's just free fairy dust. And this dryad's just gonna scream in pain, but we're also going to collect a twig as well as some dryad fruit and let him slowly burn to death, I suppose. So let's return to the pixie's tree and talk to our imp friend here. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. So yeah, we will take it. Thank you very much. Even if you thought it was trash, then why did you have us do all that? You did not think it was trash. Alright, so the last thing we have to do is craft a moonlight globe for the totems of the swamp. To do that, we'll need a glitter bomb. To make a glitter bomb, we need to collect some flower petals, which I have not collected any of. So I'm gonna go try to look for those, see where they could be. Alright, so over here by the guy in the well, if we follow this path, we can come over here and we see these beautiful fairies, and on the ground here are some flower petals, which we will definitely add to our list. This is a beautiful magical place, but yeah, this is where we can find some flower petals just lying about. It's right next to this guy, who's I think the start of the bear quest. So that's where you can find some flower petals. So with that created, we can now make our glitter bomb. So let's go ahead and craft that. And now that is completed, we'll complete our moonlight globe. These are shiny stones which you can find around the forest, like at the bottom of the well, there's a bunch of them. The totemic moon drop we collected last episode, where we destroyed a totem. You can check it out there to figure out how we did it, but there's like one standalone totem that you can attack, and he'll drop this as one of the items. And then the glitter bomb, which you just saw us create. So let's go ahead, hit craft on the Moonlight globe, and then make our way over to the swamp so we can get the last piece of the mirror shard that we need. So, like I was saying, here we are in the swamp, and this is the totem that you can attack to get that totemic moon drop, the stick totem. You'll just need to craft a snag vine and then put it on him, and then chop him up, and you'll get that moon drop piece that you need. And then, yeah, over here in this corner, we will go ahead and use our globe. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble, like this Moonlight globe. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. So let's be sure to take it, and then they are going to be dancing and circling around that. Very silly. So let's bring the mirror shards to the Weeping Maiden, and let's be sure to try and grab the fast travel point while we're here. And here it is. We can pull up the map, kind of zoom out a little bit. So this is the sick house, and this circle is where we did our Moonlight globe. This is where we entered from the forest, was over here. So if you go up the path, go straight, then right here in the middle is the rotten aperture, which we will click to create our fast travel point. The thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Perfect. But we do not need to fast travel. Oh, and also, look at this. It's another stick totem that you can attack to get that moon drop. But anyways, let's head back to the maiden and give her all of the shards of the mirror. Here she is. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. Here is all 3 of them. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible there. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? Says the maiden. The bard replies, you were so beautiful upon your balcony, a bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it, cried the weeping maiden. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children, says the witch. We've fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. Granny? We're not that old. Well, maybe. We're potheads, not grandmas. Come on now. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Wait, babe, wait. She presses the mirror into your hands, and we will take it. That was a reference to Hot Rod. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Wait, babe, babe, wait, babe. Classic. Anyways, let's head into the carnival. We will make our way up to the snake's tent. Let's see if he seems any the wiser. No, he does not. That's fine. Let's go inside here with the mirror in hand and try to talk back again. Take a seat and let me gaze into your eyes. Let's be sure to reflect with our mirror. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. Huh? That's crazy, man. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Gross. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world, the soul of the snake. So we added a cracked mirror to our inventory, and we completed the snake quest. Fantastic. Let's return to the grounds and see what's up with everybody. It's empty. The grounds are empty, but still playing music. Very creepy. Let's head out and catch up with our two lovers that have finally been reunited. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Aw, okay, that is really sweet and such a great way to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. Next up, we are going to complete some of our other quests here. So we need to do the bear in the forest, the ox in the fields, the leech in the swamp. And then if we go here to our journal, we started the leech already by entering the swamp. So how about we go ahead and work on that one next? Yeah, since we already started it by talking to that old lady, I figure we can, you know, just talk to that lady in the swamp. And go figure out what's up with his husband. Thank you for joining me on this Let's Play series. I'm having a blast and I hope you are enjoying it as well. Be sure to check out the description. It has a link to all my social media, including my TikTok and my sticker shop. And while you're here on YouTube, I would appreciate any engagement with my channel, whether that's likes, comments, shares, or even subscribing. All of that helps the YouTube algorithm get my content in front of more people's faces. So until I see you again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.